Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Let's have a look at Yamato Takeru Zero with a bunch of newer characters. And this video was a lot of fun to make because, yeah, I got a bunch of these characters in the thank you hatcher. So I do get to try them out here. And then gimmicks here are mines and then these needle panels. So really anybody with flight or minesweeper would be fine. And then to talk about the team that I'm using, first I'm using Yolsen, the Ascension form. And he's kind of tailor-made for this quest. He's a bounce with a Minesweeper. He also has water resistance to take less damage, and then he has Samurai Slayer, which will work on the two mini-bosses. And then for his bump combo, he has the X-Laser EL, so that's the same as Izanagi, so very powerful. And then his strike shot is the one where he gets a barrier, and then he gets a speed up. And this strike shot used to be no good, actually. When it first came out, it was like 28 turns to charge up. And then what it does is it creates a barrier around you. And then gimmicks that do damage to you will have no effect while that barrier is out. So that includes mines and damage walls and then these needle panels. And then the next turn you will keep that barrier and take no damage. But yeah, 28 turns to charge that up was just ridiculous. But Yolsen's is actually 12 turns. So yeah, every 3 rounds you could use it and then get immunity to these needle panels. And you could actually use it in, you could use Yolsen in a damage wall quest, and then get the null damage wall every 3 turns, but I don't recommend that. But anyway, yeah, he can use that strike shot, get that immunity to needle panels, and then get his speed up. So that gives him a lot of freedom of movement in this quest. And I was very happy to pull him because his evolution form is one of the best for Hold Eye, which is coming out later this week. And we'll see if I can do better at that than in Arcadia, which I still have not beaten. And then next up, I am using Nightingale evolution. She's another bounce with a Minesweeper. She has Recovery M, which does extra healing if she hits the guys, the teammates. And then she has a Status Recovery, which doesn't really have any effect in this mission. And then her bump combo is the follow-up Piercer, which can be very strong, but it's a little bit less strong in this stage because a lot of my other characters are pretty slow, so they can't get a lot of the Piercers out. And there's also a lot of monsters, so that will slow down my guys who are pulling the bump combo. And then also most of my characters are bounce, so they are less good at using that bump combo than Pierce characters. And then finally, Nightingale's strike shot. It's a speed and power up, plus it disables any buffs that an enemy might have. And that's fine for the speed and power up, but there's no situation where an enemy uses a speed or like a defense or attack up or some kind of angry mode in this mission, so yeah, Nightingale evolution is a really good character, and she is good for this quest, but she doesn't get the full potential out of her powers for this mission. Alright, here let's use Yolsen's strike shot. So we'll just do a crazy angle because we don't care about the needle panel. And then, yeah, there's that barrier. No damage from the homing, so that's nice. And then we can just wait 3 rounds and then it'll be up again. Okay, next up I'm using Murakumo evolution. And I did use her before in a Yamato Take Zero quest, but I just thought I would use her again. Another bounce with Minesweeper. And then she's got Paladin Slayer, so that'll work on the boss. She has a one-way laser, which the Paladin Slayer enhances, and then a tackle strike shot, which does good damage and is also good for positioning. And then finally I'm using Shambhala, the colossal monster. And yeah, between using her here And then in Nidai Kanai, I've come to the conclusion that she is pretty great, and I'm very happy to have her. She is my one Pierce monster with Flight, and yeah, these first few stages she will not be as useful because her being very slow and being a Pierce, she will not do a lot of good concentrated damage on these little guys. But once we start seeing mini-bosses and bosses with weak points, she'll do much more damage. Alright, so here let's use Murakumo's Tackle Strike Shot to do some damage to the boss, and then also kind of improve her positioning a little bit. And yeah, lots of damage there, partly helped by Yolsen's X-Laser. So yeah, there goes the mini-boss, and then other guys will run away, so we'll move on to the next stage. And then Murakumo is in good position right now, so I kind of want to leave her there. But yeah, to continue about Shambhala, she has a Meteor Strike Shot, which is pretty great for the last stage of the mission. And then she has a Rebound Laser, which is the new EL type. She is a power type, so it's a little bit less powerful than usual. But still, it'll be a very good damage source. Maybe even a better damage source than her direct attacks to the little guys. So yeah, on Shambhala's turn, we're just going to go for weak points, and then maybe setting off bump combos or grabbing hearts. Otherwise, her main use is going to be for her bump combo, which the other characters can use. Okay, so here is the first boss stage. And I'm debating whether to use Yolsen's Strike Shot or not. I decided not, because I was thinking I could wedge myself underneath Okita Solji. That kind of worked. But anyway, we saw the Slayer come out on Okita Solji, who is a samurai. And then we also got the Paladin Slayer one-way laser into the boss. And then we'll see that again here. Excellent damage. Okay, there's that speed bomb, and that will do more damage if a character has higher speed. Most of these characters are pretty slow though, so not too much danger of that. And then this run with this team, it took a couple tries. And kind of the main reason for that is because I forgot that Yamato Takeru has that Horizon Laser. That can take away a lot of damage, but it is able to be avoided. Every other attack that he has is like a homing attack, or a lock-on attack, but the Horizon Laser we can get around, so we want to position our guys away from that area. But yeah, there's been so many impossibles, you know, around lately that I forget certain important parts of a particular impossible. But there we used Yolsen's Strike Shot again, and I did a crazy angle just to take out as many guys as I could, and that turned out pretty well. And then, of course, no damage from the needle panel. And then here I'll use Nightingale's Speed and Power Up. Not quite as strong as Robin Hood's Strike Shot here, but still pretty good. Okay, and then here with Murakumo, we'll use the Strike Shot again to hopefully end this stage and then also improve her positioning for the next stage. Alright, didn't quite take the boss down, but this will do for now. Alright, I missed Murakumo there. If I had hit her, it probably would have cleared the stage, but oh well. Okay, that'll do it there. Alright, and then last stage. So not too much that Nightingale can do, so we'll just do some damage to Okita Solji. And then with Murakumo here, we'll do a kind of a left to right attack, a little bit up, so that we can stay underneath the Yamato Takeru, but get the maximum use out of Shambhala's bump combo. And then with Shambhala, we'll use the speed up guys to, you know, improve Shambhala's speed while we use her Meteor Strike shot in order to hit everybody if we can. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright, excellent. So yeah, again, crazy damage. Shambhala does have the strongest Meteor Strike shot in the game. And we were also able to clear the field of the little guys. And then just the rest of the time will be about cleanup. Alright, we'll grab the heart just for insurance, and then we'll do some more damage to the boss. Okay. So, that was Yamato Takeru. Still one of the most difficult impossible missions, I would say. But we've got a lot of good characters for him pretty recently. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.